Hey guys, welcome back to markdillon.com. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, do me a big favor and click subscribe. So look, it's summertime. I think most of us are more concerned than usual with being proud of our bodies, with looking good. We want to be happy to take our shirt off at the pool or the beach. We want to look good when we walk around in our tank top. So I get a lot of questions like this, particularly around this time of the year. Um, and by the way, I'm no stranger to this. I was just in West Hollywood for the past week and a half, and let me tell you, working out there, walking around there is enough to give anybody a complex. So many of those guys look like they literally just stepped out of a fitness catalog. But anyway, on to Matt's question, which is he says, "Hey Mark, how do you stay motivated to work out? I've tried a few times to get into better shape, but I don't enjoy working out. Plus, I feel very uncomfortable in the gym around guys with nice bodies. So it never lasts long. I eat healthy and I'm average size, but I would like to be more toned and have a better body. Any help would be appreciated. Also, I wouldn't be offended if you answered the question shirtless." All right, Matt. Well, listen. If you want to see me shirtless, go to markdillon.com. There are more pictures of me shirtless than I care to count, and most of them are in far more compromising positions than just being shirtless. But the way you asked was pretty cute, so I'm not going to answer your entire question shirtless. But if you'd like to see, there you go. Again, no big deal. Probably more people have seen me shirtless than not, but you asked in a very cute way, so I'm happy to indulge you. Uh, how to get motivated to work out? I think it can be difficult to self motivate anytime it's not an activity that we don't really enjoy. I'll give you some examples. When I was a student, I never needed any motivation to study. I always enjoyed learning. I enjoyed reading, and to this day, I read a couple hours a day. I never needed motivation to get into the gym because from the day my grandpa bought me my first little kiddie weight set when I was 8 years old, I always loved that. Um, I find being in the gym to be very enjoyable and relaxing. I love the physical activity. I love what it does for my body. Now, I'll tell you an area where I need a lot of motivation to remain disciplined, and it's one that you seem to have under control. For me, it's diet. I love good food. I'm a really great cook. When I'm home, I'm cooking for myself, for my family. When I'm traveling, which I do most of the year, I eat out just about every meal: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. And I go to some wonderful restaurants. But it requires a lot of motivation for me to be reasonable with what I eat because I just love food so much. How do I motivate myself to do that? Some things that work for me that you can try. I like to have a goal in mind that is very defined. So, not some broad, vague, ambiguous goal that's just a moving target. As you know, moving targets are often very difficult to hit. So, I need a defined goal and I need it to have some sort of timeline. So, I might say to myself, I want to lose X number of pounds over the next 2 to 3 months, so that my body will look more defined, that it will look harder, that it will look whatever it may be. So then I have a goal that is defined and measurable, and it has a fixed timeline attached to it. And it also happens to be one that I can visualize. So I can picture in my mind what it is I'll look like when I lose 20 pounds, or if I lose 10 pounds, or whatever it may be. So that really works for me, having a fixed goal with a timeline and one that I can visualize. And I keep that visualization of what I want my body to look like in the very forefront of my head so that I know what I'm working towards. And that does make it easier to motivate yourself to do whatever it is you're trying to do, to have a visual goal. Um, you don't want to give yourself a really vague thing like saying I just want to get in better shape. Figure out what better shape means to you and divide that up into small manageable goals and attach timelines to each step along the way. Also, I think sometimes motivation is overrated because you can't always create motivation out of nothing. Sometimes you have to make something so habitual that it gives you time to develop, to motivate yourself down the road. I'll tell you what I mean. There's a saying that I really love, which is the chains of habit are too light to be felt until they're too heavy to be broken. So habit, making something habitual, it can either be very detrimental to us or we can use it to our benefit. In the case of working out, we can certainly use it to our benefit. So what you can do is you can say, an hour before work or an hour after work, every day or every other day. You pick the time limit, just time span. Just make sure you stick to it. So you say, every day, an hour before work, I'm going to go to the gym for 30 minutes. I'm not sure what it is I'm going to do when I get there, but I'm going to be there for sure every day at this specific time. And then when you're there, if you just want to take a walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes, that's fine. Jump on the elliptical. If you want to do a little bit of an upper body workout or lower body workout. But for 30 minutes, just do something so that every day or every other day, you make it routine. You make it habitual that you're in the gym. And slowly but surely, you'll become more comfortable working out around the other guys. The gym will start to feel very familiar to you. And you may just find yourself looking forward to going there one day. And then you can start to really motivate yourself to say, okay, Monday I'm going to do arms, and with every curl I do, I know I'm improving my definition. You tell yourself, all right, in 6 weeks, I want to be able to see some separation between my bicep and tricep, or I want my forearms to get bigger. Whatever your goal is, you can start to work on those after you make going to the gym habitual. What else? I think sometimes if it's within your budget, hiring a trainer is really great for a couple months. One, it gives you accountability, which is extremely important when you're having trouble self-motivating. They can show you the proper form for your exercises, which will help you build confidence to work out around these other guys. You'll feel like you know what you're doing. And also just having someone else there, you feel less conspicuous, which is helpful in your case. Although let me tell you, don't worry about what other guys may or not be, whether they're looking at you or not. Chances are they're focused on their own workouts and they have their own inferiority complexes. So don't let their potential judgments towards you keep you from getting into the gym. You do what's good for you. Get into the gym, work on your body, and don't worry about what anybody else thinks or says or any of that nonsense. Now, so a trainer is great. But after you did a month or two with a trainer and you feel comfortable in the gym and you know what you're doing, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a workout partner who is on a similar has a similar goal to you and on a similar fitness level, and then you guys help provide accountability to each other. And it's often, if you don't enjoy working out, you may enjoy the socialization of working out with a partner. So that's what I would tell you. Define your goal, visualize it, give yourself a timeline, make going to the gym habitual, and try either a trainer or finding a good workout partner. And I have to tell you, I think it's very admirable that you want to improve your body. That's a great goal to have. And just don't give up on working out. I think you'll be quite surprised how fun the gym can be and how satisfying it can be once you really get into it. So there you go, Matt. I hope this helps you. Feel free to let me know how it's going for you. If you need any workout advice, drop me an email. And guys, thanks for tuning in to markdillon.com. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Y'all have a great night.